What's happening, sports fans? Trent the Great up in the building, man. I'm back to talk about my Houston Texans, man. And I want to ask the question, have the Texans window closed from being a Super Bowl contender? Now, first off, they need to figure out this Jadeveon Clowney situation because they haven't signed him to a long-term deal, and they don't plan on signing him to a long-term deal, so they just went ahead and franchise tagged him. Now, Clowney's his only option in this is to sit out training camp or threaten to sit out the season. But I mean, because they negotiated such a bad CBA, I mean, he don't have any choice. I mean, that's the only thing only leg he's got to stand on, and it ain't worth a damn. That leg is fucked up. So he can, if he does sit out, he runs the risk of losing between 16 and 18 million, depending on what kind of franchise tag it is. Or he could play, and he could risk getting injured somewhere, down the season, and run the risk of losing money next year. So he's screwed either way. I mean, almost, because like I say, the CBA that they signed so many years ago, they just let the owners basically punk them. I mean, basically they ain't gonna say that. The owners got more money and they just waited them out. Now with the CBA coming up this year, they told players, look, save your money because we're going to go on strike. I mean, it's probably more likely it's going to be a strike, and that's what's going to have to happen because they got to get some change, man. The NBA players are making bukus of money, and like somebody said, I think it was last year, one of the NBA agents or somebody said that the NFL and the NBA players is like child and grown-ups, and the NFL players are sitting at the children's table when it comes to negotiating and making money, and we sitting over here at the big grown-ups table. So, and that's basically what it is, because you got bums and scrubs in the NBA making bukus and bucket loads of money, while superstars are making half, sometimes not even half what they making, you know what I'm saying, in the NFL. Now, let's get back to the Texans. One of the main things and the key thing that they need to do is protect your quarterback. You know what I'm saying? You got a franchise quarterback in Deshaun Watson, who is a superstar, if not, he's a budding superstar, if not a superstar already, But this brother was sacked 62 times last year. 62 times. I'm surprised he can get up and wash his ass, man, as much as he was hit. Shit. Reports say that Wilson, when he was hit so much last year, that this brother had trouble getting on the team airplane. Now that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? What y'all do? Roll him up there in a wheelchair? Or shoot him up before every game? Because that's what they do. Or at least what they used to do. No. But the Texans, I mean, they still got Watt. I mean, yeah, they got Watt. Watt and Clowney, they're a dynamic duo. I mean, when they're healthy, really when Watt is healthy, Jadeveon Clowney started off pretty slow, missed a bunch of games, but the last few years, he's really been dependable. It's Watt that's been kind of banged up the last few years. I think he played mostly last year, if not all the games. But they're a dynamic duo, man, and they really need to try to keep them boys together, along with Merciless. You know what I'm saying? The offensive line, horrible. They need to fix that. I mean, of course, and that's why you got your man Watson getting beat up so bad. I mean, he got to run for his life. You're looking like old boy up in Seattle. You got to run for your life every time and make these plays with your legs. I mean, it's just not. It'll help. Well, I mean, it's going. Not only is he going to get hurt, but it's going to hurt his development. Now, secondary ain't too. I mean, the secondary is shabby too. You know what I'm saying? They got holes in there too, and the loss of the Honey Badger with Tyrann Mathieu. I still understand why they let him walk. That boy is one of the best safeties in the league, if not the best. I mean, he's right there. So maybe they couldn't afford him. I don't know. But you lost him, and that hurts. And you already got a secondary that ain't too good and weak anyway. You know what I'm saying? But on the bright side, like I say, you got Watson. He's still a problem. He's a playmaker. You know, he can use his legs to set up the pass. And the thing is, he thinks pass first instead of running first, which is good. You know, and it's really that he's really good. He has that mind state. Then you got Will Fuller returning, who was been balling like these last couple years because you got so much attention on the other guy. You know, and that other guy is DeAndre Hopkins, who if y'all don't know, he got a 99 rating in Madden. That's 1 point out from 100. God damn, but he makes so many spectacular catches. I mean, you know, and he's so hard to cover, and he gets double teamed. So you can almost understand that. So on offense, the Texans, they're pretty good. You know, got a solid running game. I mean, and with them cats I just named, they ain't too bad. They ain't too shabby. Like I say, fix that offensive line or something, and we really could be looking at something. But the AFC, still a tough fight, though. It's still a tough fight. So they got to go through some squads, man, to get there. You know what I'm saying? The Texans front seven on defense. Secondary, like a secondary is bad, but that front seven can still wreak havoc and cause problems for everybody. So that's where they at right now. You know, the Texans. I want to say they're gonna be in free fall or turmoil, but with no GM, like I said on my earlier video, that that's problematic in itself because, like I say, when you got these kind of issues that's coming in, and they gonna happen. They happen to everybody. Who's gonna make those decisions? You know what I'm saying? You know, with no clear-cut leader. That's why this question is being raised. Have the Texans Super Bowl window closed? I gotta say, I hope not. I hope and pray not. You know, I hope the Cowboys Super Bowl window is closed. But I just hope my Texans don't, man. But anyway, that's just my tidbit, my gem of the day. I want to get that to y'all, man, about my Houston Texans. God damn it, go Texans. And fuck the Cowboys. And we're going to get on this boat. This hot ass day. And we're going to jump off and see if we can hit this water, man. I'm Trent the Great, and I'm out. Y'all have a blessed day. One.